Thanks, Dave. When couples get divorced, the battle over children can get ugly, and sometimes it can get criminal. Each year, there are nearly 375,000 cases of parental abductions right here in the United States. For the parent left behind, it can be a nightmarish ordeal. In 1998, Elke Horscher, a divorced mother, was living with her 5-year-old daughter, Angeline, in Boca Raton, Florida. One day, Angeline was visiting her father, John Bryan, when both father and daughter disappeared. Years of searching failed to produce results. About a month ago, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children mailed out more than 75 million flyers. Soon afterwards, a tip led police to Hawaii, where John Bryan was arrested after he was discovered living with his daughter under an assumed name.
Then you start thinking, is this really true? Can this really be true?
After an ordeal that lasted more than 5 years, Angeline, who is now 11, was reunited with her mother, and they returned home to Florida last week.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Elke Horscher and her daughter Angeline are in Highland Beach, Florida, along with Detective Tom Whatley of the Delray Beach Police Department. Good morning to you all.
Good morning, Harry.
Good morning, Harry.
Elke, 5 years is a long time to wait to see your daughter again. What has this reunion been like?
It's wonderful. The reunion was really great. We both were very nervous. I was shaking all over my body before I got to meet her the first time again, but we connected right away, and it was wonderful.
Angeline, how are you doing? Did you remember your mom?
Not really, but she's really nice to me.
She's being really nice to you. This must be a confusing time for you. Can you describe what it's like?
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I imagine. Elke, Angeline and her father literally disappeared without a trace 5 years ago, yet you never gave up hope. How'd you hang on? How did you persevere through all of that?
First of all, it's the love for my daughter and my support group, my family, my friends, and new people coming into my life, helping me, like Tom here, who would have never given up searching, and me working with the Missing Children organization, Voice for the Children, and on the board of directors, and that really helps me, that I'm able to help other people too.
Detective Whatley, Elke's pretty persistent, huh? You reopened this case a year ago. How'd you come to reopen it?
Well, I do computer crimes investigations, and I made the comment one day that, she might be on the Internet. And everybody looked at me and said, here you go, run with it and see what you can do. And unfortunately, the computer leads ran dry, and then I started turning more toward the Missing Children Society, as well as NCMEC, National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. And we started working on getting the flyers out to different regions of the country.
85 million flyers go out. What kind of leads did you get from that?
I had this is one of the flyers, Harry, which a tipster called in, which allowed us to break the case. But I would say in a 3-week period, about 350 leads came into my office. And, of course, I had to search through every one of them. But we ultimately had a direct phone call from one of the tipsters regarding this flyer that was in their mailbox.
Boy, it almost is like trying to find a needle in a haystack then.
It's almost like a lottery. But I think this is proof in the pudding that these flyers in the mailboxes do work. And we can just get every person in the United States that receives one of these, just take one look at it. And it may be somebody you know.
Elke's husband is facing charges of kidnapping, and other ex-husband, I should say, is facing charges of kidnapping and some other related charges. But you're not done with your investigation, right?
No, sir. I have a lot more work to do.
What are you looking for? You're looking for people who might have helped him?
I'm looking for people that have helped or harbored him or financially supported his endeavors to also learn more about the case. There's still a lot of unanswered questions. We were very fortunate that we had a tipster come forward, but there were a lot of leads that were cut short. So I'm trying to find out a lot more information.
Elke, what is your plan now? How do you erase 5 years of absence from your daughter? How do you start to build a life together again?
You cannot erase the 5 years, but the pain is finally over, And we will start a new life. We will do everything we missed in the last 5 years, and we pick it up from here, and it'll be okay.
Elka and Angeline, thank you very much. Detective Whatley, we appreciate your time, too. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you.
Now here's Hannah.
All right, Harry, up next, Keanu Reeves. This is the